But the first event on the track, the women's 400-meter hurdles, and I'll hand over for that to Tim Hutchins.
Yes, there's the lineup. All 9 lanes being used here in the King Baudouin Stadium. Britain's Ailey Doyle goes in lane 4, and she leads the diamond race with 36 points from Tate of the USA on 30 points. Double points, remember, here tonight. 20 points for the winner, just 12 for second. There's Hannah Titimets, a semi-finalist in Rio. Is she tired? Well, it seems like it. 7th in Lausanne a couple of weeks back. 7th in Zurich last week. She's in 1. Wenda Teronel, another semi-finalist, the South African, in Rio. 4th in Zurich in 55.15. Then the twice world champion, the reigning world champion, Susanna Heineva, who was troubled by Achilles issues prior to Rio. 4th in Rio, couldn't get amongst the medals, the Czech. Ailey Doyle, well, what a fabulous season she's had, but in lane 1 in Rio, she ended up finishing in 8th place. That really didn't reflect the quality of her season. Sarah Pettersson is in 5 outside the Britain. The silver medalist from Rio and the European champion a few weeks prior to that in Amsterdam. Callie Spence of Jamaica wasn't selected for Rio, the Commonwealth champion. She goes in 6. Cassandra Tate, 2nd in that diamond race, just a few points behind Ailey Doyle. She's the real threat. Only 5th in the US Olympic trials. She wasn't in Rio either. Axel Dalvens of Belgium, listen to that roar for her, although she went out in her heat in Rio and was disappointing in Brazil. 2 seconds off her season's best in her heat in Rio. And Jade Stepter completes the lineup, 7th in the US Olympic trials, 4th in Zagreb 3 days ago. The 21-year-old has lane 9. Well, Wenda Nell in this field goes in lane 2. She could catch both the two in front of her in points, Doyle and Tate, if she wins, but needs Doyle to score 0, Nell 3rd or worse, and that is unlikely. The women's 400-meter hurdles then. Titimets in 1 for Ukraine. Wenda Teronel, the South African, 2. There's the world champion, Susanna Heineva, 4th in Rio, so frustrated with that Achilles problem. Doyle goes in 4, the diamond race leader for Britain. Pettersson in 5, the Olympic silver medalist. Spencer in 6, Tate in 7, Dowens in 8, Stepter in lane 9. Good lane draw for... Well, fairly even out of the blocks, although probably one of the quickest away is in 7. Cassandra Tate, 3rd from left, has gone off very quickly indeed. Doyle has gone off fast too. She's closing up, and Pettersson outside. Pettersson, remember, centre of picture with Doyle just easing onto her shoulder. Is a very strong finisher, holds her form well, but Doyle has really gone for this one. She's attacked at no end with Heineva, the world champion, 3rd from right, in lane 3 inside her, just past halfway. And Heineva not closing on Doyle at the moment, who's really committed over the first 250. Strong running from Pettersson around this bend. Doyle hasn't really made any impression on the Dane as they come into the straight. 100 to go. Still going well in lane 7 is Cassandra Tate. She leads at the moment. Doyle beginning to go backwards. It's all unwinding for the Briton as Tate leads to the line with Pettersson coming through to 2nd place. Very tight for 3rd. And in fact, in lane 6, there's Callie Spencer, who takes 3rd place. Well, that throws it all amongst the pigeons, doesn't it? Because Doyle going backwards there really didn't judge her race well. It's such a shame. She's had a fabulous season, has held her form so well since Rio, with 2nd in Lausanne and 3rd in Zurich. But the winner tonight in 54.47 is Cassandra Tate. Said she needed